are in there. City edition whites with gold across the front. You a big fan? You're not a big fan. Where does it rank on your jersey?
Well, I mean, I just didn't think that there's no way Minnesota would have more green on their uniforms than the Boston Celtics.
I know. Julius has struggled a bit from deep over the last 3 games, just hitting 28% of his triples. Jaylen Brown picks up where he left off against Detroit before the Thanksgiving holiday. He controls it up into the front court. Now Randall to Edwards. Up fake, sets up Dante in the
basket, and then the drop step, beautifully done.
Edwards, his first 2 points of the night, and the jumper is good.
He's a plus-minus genius with this Celtics team. When he's off the floor, the Celtics aren't nearly the same defensive team. We're going to get a look right now. Anthony Edwards knocking down the 3rd 3 of the game for Minnesota.
Run on Gobert, down to the block, decides to kick out. Here's Anthony Simons, the former Portland Trailblazer. Simons around Edwards, runs into Gobert.
Still can be a streaky 3-point shooter, but with Joe Mazzulla, you can't make mistakes, Alan. If you make mistakes, you're going to come sit down.
Deep 3 from DiVincenzo, and he drains it. Dante's second triple here in the opening quarter.
Felt when they got Anthony Simons with Tatum out, snapping his Achilles, that he would be somebody that can help keep them afloat for a season as Brown knocks down the long 2 there. He dribbles inside the arc. That's a long 2 right there, but he likes it and he's shooting at such a high rate as well.
Ooh, Edwards answers right back with a mid-range jumper of his own. Doesn't want to shoot those mid-range, but when you're the main option on the floor, he's looking for space to score the basketball, and that's where the space has been this year. He'll pop on a 3 here and drain that.
Are great rhythm shots for great scorers. You're talking about the number 8 scorer and number 10 scorer in the NBA.
And sets up Gobert inside for the flush. All gone into clutch time, 2 of them in overtime. All 5 games separated by a grand total of 9 points. Garza straight away on the 3.
Hunting the switch that time with Jaylen Brown, who ended up posting Mike Conley. Rudy came to try to help him out. As Mike knocks it down, gets that one back. They're getting more reps. I mean, obviously when you're in the clutch that much, you're doing a lot of things right, correct? Because you're down the stretch of games to be that close that many times.
It's Brown the other way.
And David Hines is really good at his job, along with Aaron Sear and Minnesota's medical staff. They had a lot of relative help as Brown.
White on the attack. He'll keep it himself and get an easy bucket. Celtics now lead it by 3 with 90 seconds to go in the quarter.
It stops all that time in transition. I mean, he had to take that thing and go behind the line and turn his body versus Julius and Mike, who were both relatively wide open.
Free throw line rattled in by Brown. Give him 16 here in the opening quarter. Brown, right side 3, got it. 3rd 3 of the quarter, 19 for Jaylen Brown. Shannon hits his shot, blocked by Tarek White, who timed that perfectly.
And they all came from spots on the floor where he had been struggling previously.
Randall sets up McDaniels for the 3, and Jaden knocks it home. Edwards off the floor to begin the second quarter. Same for Jaylen Brown, so Naz Reid takes advantage. Took some contact, but still got the lay-in. Hauser to Pritchard. He'll spin his way inside on Conley and floated up and in.
Play a 48-minute basketball game and play the entire time, then go play pickup afterwards across the street.
Randall against Minot in the paint. Ham looking to push. He's done a better job in pace of play. In that middle pack now after being bottom 10 what it feels like the last 3 or 4 seasons. Inside to Brown, swings it to the corner. Hauser, deadly.
He's locked in.
9 rebounds in this game. Again, 5 of those on the offensive end. Brown against Shannon. TJ forced him into a difficult shot there. 9-point Celtics advantage. Derek White gives them an 11-point lead.
A lot of great moves, both as the head coach of the Celtics and as an executive.
Better coach or general manager or president of basketball operations? And scores it for 2 inside. I think you can argue
good question. Both of them running the Celtics too.
Brown got step, sets up Keita, and lays it in over Gobert.
Yeah, I think you're right. A lot of players in that category that think they get fouled get credit for.
Boy, Brown steps back and drains a left angle three. His fourth kick out. Reed moves to his left, fires in and out. No. McDaniels an offensive rebound. Back to Nas. Floater drops in. 69-59. 10 seconds to go. Shot clock is start. Wolves don't have a foul to give. Brown up top. Step back. He's feeling it. Comes up short. The slam followed by Minot. After the horn.
So that's
McDaniels was a +8.
He was the only plus player on the floor for Minnesota.
Which means they were a -18 during the 10 minutes he wasn't on the floor.
Just an amazing stat.
Keita gets free at the rim. 2 more paint points. Randall, 3-ball, right side, drops it in. Brown against Randall. Ooh, shove off. There's an aggressive Edwards. Edwards the offensive rebound. Baseline, reverse, got it. 22. Edwards steps into the left side, 3 and drains it. That's his 3rd triple of the night. Anthony Simons against Conley. Minot catch and shoot, he got it.
So you know what? There needs to be an auditing done. So we need to get an audit to see who's actually right. I mean, because Minnesota just challenged that call right there, and it's going to go into the loss column as Nas knocks down.
Conley the drive out to Shannon. Got it.
Talk about a shooter's touch.
White could not hit. Minot with an offensive rebound. Put back that. On the rim and drops.
You see how Mike went by and flew by and did a great contest on Shireman.
Randall fades, fires and hits. Boston 1-6 this year when they trail after 3 and they were down by 2 entering the quarter. Richard. Oof. Simons might not pick and roll. Blocked by Nas Reed and taken out of the air. 33 in the second, just 23 in the third. And there's a deflected pass. Edwards to DiVincenzo. Shannon lay-in.
That's what's happened these last 3 games leading into this one. All the games that they've lost here, a lot of the same stuff is happening in this game that happened in those games. Those Terrence Shannon knocks down the corner 3.
Wow, Dante got picked off by a Keita screen. Ball movement comes to Brown. Brown in traffic. Wow, got the shot and the foul. These do have now 6 players in double figures. Celtics a little more top heavy with Brown's 36. Hands on the drive.
Somebody's calling fouls up in here. I'd be proud if my son was an NBA referee. It's a hard job.
It's a really hard job. White the miss, Pritchard the follow.
I'm sharing that my son's not noticed. That's what I would like. He's knocks down the 3. Well, he'd line that one up.
Pull up left side 3. Short. Rebound. Gobert tracks it down. DiVincenzo. Edwards the lay-in. Up 10. Under 4 to play. And with the finish with the left hand. Boy, it took a lot for that pass to get to Ant. DiVincenzo. Looked like he avoided the turnover, then gifted it right to Brown, who lays it in. Brown strings his way out of trouble to Derek White. Deep 3 straight away, and he hits. And just like that, it's a 7-0 run. Brown for the tie. Got it.
A lot of standing around for Minnesota, which is not good.
Corner 3 for Conley. That is large.
Huge.
Randall back to Edwards. Shot clock down to 5. And lost it, got it back. He's got a hoist.